Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Enchanted Escape Pod. I'm Vanessa, and I'm here with my incredible husband, Lucas.
Hello.
Today is episode 32, and what are we talking about today?
Magic Kingdom again.
Again, more Magic Kingdom. Today is Magic Kingdom 101 Part 2, because this is a big park, and it could not be done in one episode.
Yeah, it could, but...
It would have been a long episode.
Yeah, you would.
So last week we talked all about transportation to the park. We talked about Main Street USA, Adventureland, Frontierland, and Liberty Square. And now we are going to talk about everything else.
And there's everything else is a lot.
It is. There's only 2 more lands to go over. Plus we're going to go over entertainment overall throughout the park. But the first land we're going to talk about is the biggest land in Magic Kingdom, and that is Fantasyland. Fantasyland is the quintessential Magic Kingdom land. It is like, it's the most Magic Kingdom-y land in Magic Kingdom, I think.
This is the most...
You understand what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
It's like, it's the castle land, you know? It's the Cinderella's castle. If it had to belong to a land, it belongs to Fantasyland.
It's the most fantasy land.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is like your quintessential Disney fairy tale princessy area of Magic Kingdom. We'll start with attractions in this land. There are a ton. There is so much to do in Fantasyland.
There is, yeah. One of my favorites are here.
Is that Seven Dwarfs?
It's definitely not. It's a small world, I'll tell you.
But so one of your favorites,
or Little Mermaid.
Okay, don't hate on Little Mermaid. We'll get to those. But so Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. This is a roller coaster style ride in Fantasyland. This one, also worth noting, is not on the Lightning Lane multi-pass system. This is a ride that you do have to get a single pass for, so you have to like pay individually for this ride. But we sometimes do. Not always, but...
We just bought this morning, so...
I know. We did. We are 7 days out from our next trip, and we did all of our Lightning Lane selections this morning, and one of those was a single pass for Mine Train, so...
We go once or twice? Once,
Just
right?
once, yeah.
Well...
But this one's really fun. You go through, like, the diamond mines, and you get to see Snow White and a bunch of the Seven Dwarves, and... You're in a little mine train cart, and your cart kind of sways back and forth left and right, so you can rock it and make the people in front of you upset.
It's nice when you go with like a group in the same cart that they also agitated.
Yeah.
You know?
Actually, the last time we rode this, there was like 2 teenage boys sitting in
so
front
nice.
of us.
It was actually very entertaining.
They were psyched to make this thing move back and forth. And then I think they were even more excited when they realized that we were like into it. Like they started rocking it, and then we were like, okay. And we started rocking it too.
And they
then
were
we
dancing to the music.
Yeah, they were having a great time.
Yeah.
But okay, next is Peter Pan's Flight, which I think is arguably one of the most overrated rides in this land.
I don't think it's overrated.
Really?
No.
I mean, people like this Lightning Lane sells out so quickly.
I feel like it's because it is a low capacity ride, and then everybody knows that. So like you see the
Does
amount.
Everybody know that? Or do we just know that?
No, it is because like everybody still wants to ride it, but like when you see the amount of gas that it holds in an hour, it's lower than anything else.
Yeah,
that's
so it
why
builds
the
a line very long.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do think it's a really cute ride. We do like doing it. I think it's crazy that the Lightning Lane sells out so quickly for it, because at the end of the day, it's just like a little ride in the air around, models of London and Neverland.
It's very nice for like a. How old is this ride? Like for how old it is, it's a great ride.
It was recently updated too, like last year I think. Not like major updates, but they repainted some things. They redid a couple of the scenes, and so I think it got a little bit of a facelift.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, so this is the one that I know is your favorite. That's going to be It's a Small World, and this one did also get a little bit of an upgrade this past year because it got the new ending verse of the song.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, when we get to the part of the final, I'm already over. So I kind of already blocked this out of. I try to block everything else.
Yeah, important hack: ride this ride towards the end of the day so that the song's not stuck in your head the whole day, only for the end of the day. But I mean, if you're going to Magic Kingdom once, you have to ride It's a Small World because it is really like quintessential Magic Kingdom ride. It's one of the OGs.
It's a classic.
It is a classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Winking Hippo, really. Gotta go just to see her.
Exactly.
Also in Fantasyland is the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. This is a dark ride that took over the space where Mr. Toad's Wild Ride was, which R.I.P. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. We have ridden Mr. Toad's Wild Ride multiple times in Disneyland, and so it was great. We love it. Sad that it's not here, but Winnie the Pooh is cute. It's a dark ride. It's fun.
I mean, it's nice. It is great for kids. I mean, this is the thing about Fantasyland. Like 90% of these things are for kids.
Yeah, it's really just Mine Train that has a height requirement, and that is maybe a little too much for some kids.
Yeah, because Mine Train's fast, but everything else is just made for kids. So like what would you say, like 2-year-olds, like until like 12-year-olds.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, you can hold a baby on 90% of these rides. So, yeah, I mean, in Winnie the Pooh, you like sit in a little honey pot and move slowly throughout this ride. There is also the Prince Charming Regal Carousel, which is kind of in like the center of Fantasyland, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a carousel. We've actually never done the carousel.
We've never done it. We probably never will.
I don't know. Never say never. We said never about the next one we're about to talk about.
Which one?
Which is Mad Tea Party.
I mean, that was on you.
I know. I always said that I would not do Mad Tea Party ever because I get motion sick, and Mad Tea Party is literally the ride that will make you. I mean, you're in a teacup that spins in circles.
Yeah.
I even turned the thing in the middle a few times last time when we rode it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll happen again, but I was having a weird moment, so we rode it. But yeah, Mad Tea Party is, of course, based off of Alice in Wonderland and the Mad Tea Party. You ride around in teacups that spin around in circles.
Yeah.
And you can make them spin faster by spinning the wheel in the center. So if you're with some crazy people.
Kids love it, though.
Another ride in Fantasyland that is very well known, quintessential ride, is Dumbo the Flying Elephant. We have also not ridden this as adults.
I mean, I've heard that the queue area of Dumbo is pretty nice for kids because there's a playground, something like this.
Oh, fun.
So that's why families like it.
Yeah. And also, you can make your elephant go like up and down, too. Kind of like how you can on like Astro Orbiter, how you can move up and down. So that could be fun.
It's not your elephant, it's your Dumbo.
Your Dumbo, the elephant. Yeah. Wow. They can't all be Dumbo.
They're all Dumbos.
But basically you just get in your Dumbo and you go in a circle and you can also go up and down, but it's slow moving. It's cute. Now on to my favorite ride in Fantasyland, which is obviously the best ride in Fantasyland. That's going to be Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid. So in this ride, it's an omnimover. You get in a little seashell, and then you basically go through the story of the Little Mermaid. And like Scuttle is there, and he's talking and telling the story, and you see Sebastian and Ariel.
It's actually pretty nice. It's just annoying because Vanessa really loves it, and she wants to go all the time.
I would ride it like 5 times.
But I would ride it Little Mermaid 100 times before I have to go on It's a Small World.
Oh.
100%.
Is that a guarantee?
No.
Do you promise?
No.
The only thing about Little Mermaid is that it's very rare that you ride this ride and half the animatronics are like not broken.
Let's put it like this. I will ride Little Mermaid and Winnie the Pooh and it's like the same amount of times. If I could choose.
Which is once.
Yeah,
generally,
which is one
which
and
is
done.
one time.
That's it. Yeah. So here you go. Yeah.
But okay, well, I love Journey of the Little Mermaid. There is also, this is a great napping ride, I think.
No, it's not.
Or napping show.
Is it not?
Are we talking about the same thing? Mickey's PhilharMagic?
It's not. I mean, it's a very comfortable.
It's theater seating that's really cushiony and comfy. But it is really cool. I mean, it's basically like a movie that you're watching, but it's 3D.
It is one of the best things at Magic Kingdom for me.
Yeah, so. It's really entertaining. And the first time you go, but we've seen it so many times now that I'd say about half the time when we go, I get a little sleepy. My eyelids maybe droop a little bit because you just step out of the heat into the AC, into your comfy cushiony chair.
Yeah, the AC is great, especially on a 90-degree day at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, but it's right next to the carousel. It's a great one. All right. Also, this is another roller coaster style ride, but it is much slower, much more kid friendly, and that is the Barnstormer, which is over in the circus area.
I feel like the Barnstormer is not even that much slow. It's very short.
Yeah, it's like smaller. There's not as many. It's not like gonna drop from as high up and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, Lucas and I rode it a few trips ago for the first time. we had never ridden it before because I was like, oh, this is like a kid's ride. We're not going to ride this. But then we rode it and we were both like surprised, like, oh my God, that actually like went pretty fast. Like that was entertaining.
The Barnstormer,
it definitely doesn't go nearly as fast.
Reaches a top speed of 25 miles per hour.
Well, let me tell you, it felt like 35. We were flying.
Yeah, but it is a roller coaster that lasts from 53 to 1 minute. 53 seconds to 1 minute.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, not a lot of, not too long. All right, those are all the like more traditional ride style attractions. Then there is also a ton of meet and greets in Fantasyland. So we have Enchanted Tales. Oh no, Enchanted Tales with Belle is not just a meet and greet. That's a whole experience too. We actually did just do that a few trips ago for the first time. It's very interactive. So you definitely, if you have little ones with you, especially little ones that like Belle and Beast, this is a must do. But you basically go through the story of Beauty and the Beast, and little kids kind of get assigned roles and they get to act out different parts of the story. And then at the end, Belle comes in and does a meet and greet with everyone, takes some pictures. Very cute.
Yeah, I mean, all the kids love that.
Yeah, we did it not having any idea what it was, like sometime last year. And yeah, it was a little odd because we were just two adults. We had no kids, and then everyone else, like their kids, was like taking part in it and playing roles, and we were just like,
it was very cute though.
Yeah, it was adorable. And also, I still don't understand how they do that magic with there's one part where there's like a magic mirror, and then the mirror opens up into a doorway, and then you walk through it, and I was like, how did you do that? It was shocking.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Okay, so now on to things that are just meet and greets. So you can meet Ariel at her grotto, which is right next to where they do the ride, the Little Mermaid ride. You can go to Princess Fairy Tale Hall, which has, so it's Cinderella and Rapunzel, I think, right? Those are the two that are always there.
Yeah, Cinderella is always there with somebody else. Right now it's Rapunzel, and then Tiana is there too.
Tiana sometimes rotates in. Yeah. And then also the princess that we Elena. Yeah. We still don't know who she is, and we like see her in the parade sometimes, and we're like,
no, is it Elena of Avalor? Okay. Is the first Disney's first Latina princess.
But is she from like a show? Is it a show?
She's part of the TV series on Disney Channel and Disney Junior, like Elena of Avalor. Whatever. Okay.
Maybe we should watch it so we can appreciate her more, because we always like see her in parades and we're like, who is this princess? Like, who are you? Where did you come from? But now we know she's from Avalor.
From Avalor, yeah. I mean, they should just make movies. It's just like if they want to make somebody famous, they just make a movie of her.
Yeah. Okay, let's call Josh tomorrow and tell him, hey, next animated feature film should be Princess Elena.
But I just want to say, though, that the first episode of her show, it was 2016, so it's been 10 years.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I don't know if she's getting a movie, but...
No, probably not.
We'll see. So, okay, you can also go to... What is the name of the circus? Why am I just like totally...
Storybook Circus.
Storybook Circus. And you can meet, there is Goofy, Minnie, Daisy, and Donald over there. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And they are all in like circus get-ups, like little circus outfits. So you can go over and meet the four of them in Storybook Circus. I think Minnie and Daisy meet together, and then Goofy and Donald meet together. So that's two separate lines. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Then there is also Mirabelle at Fairy Tale Garden. You can meet her.
You can meet her, and sometimes Bruno's there too.
Oh, really? Oh, that's fun.
Sometimes, though, not always.
Yeah. And then there's also Peter Pan. He meets in Fantasyland, like right outside the Peter Pan ride. Sometimes Wendy is there too, I think, right?
Yeah, sometimes, but it's mostly Peter Pan.
Yeah. And then outside the Pooh ride, you can meet Winnie the Pooh and Tigger.
Yeah.
And then during special events, Eeyore and Piglet join them too.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And then, the last thing in Fantasyland is also the Walt Disney World Railroad runs through Fantasyland also. It has a station here. Right now, we mentioned this in last week's episode, but right now the railroad is just running from Fantasyland to Main Street, just back and forth.
I mean, right now and probably forever.
Yeah, well, until they're done with Villains Land and Cars Land. So, yeah, like 10 more years.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Should we dive into some food?
Yes.
Do you want to kick it off with some sit-down restaurants?
I mean, the first one, it is one that we just tried last year, right? Be Your Guest. What do you think of Be Your Guest?
I thought it was overpriced. It was definitely expensive for what it was. So, but I think for something that you just are going to experience once, like I'm glad that we did it. I thought we specifically requested to sit in the West Wing. So Be Our Guest is inside the Beast's castle. So there's like the main hall, which kind of felt like a little cafeteria-y to me.
I
So
mean,
I was like,
because before
no.
they had like a lunch service.
Yeah,
there.
it used to be quick service in that area for lunch. So the main dining hall felt like a quick service dining hall to me.
It felt like a big like food court.
Yeah.
Like a mall food court.
Like if we had sat in that room and then paid the money that we paid, I would have felt a little gypped maybe.
Yeah.
But the two side rooms, so on the right hand side there's the library room, which is still larger than the West Wing, but it's really pretty. It has like these huge portraits and of course a ton of bookshelves, and it looks like the library from the movie.
Yeah.
And then the room that we requested to sit in, which we definitely request you sit in if this is your vibe, is the West Wing, which is basically fashioned after the West Wing from the movie, which is like the forbidden area of the castle where she finds the rose. So the rose is like lit up in a glass container there, and the petals are falling, and there's like lightning and thunder happening, and you know, it was really cool, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely though a little spooky. So if you have little ones in your group that are, you know, not into the dark or lightning or thunder, that kind of stuff, I could see it being a little scary to sit
but
and eat
it's
in there.
like scary for like 30 seconds. I feel like people shouldn't miss on the experience because of that.
Oh, it was
you
so
know?
cool.
Yeah.
I think because we ate in that room and the food was also good. Like it wasn't necessarily worth the money that we paid, but it was good quality food. I enjoyed everything we ate. I got like a steak. I can't remember what you
that's
got.
the thing. That's the thing. The food was good, but it was definitely still overpriced, very overpriced.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, like, it's not even like a character dining because the beast comes out, like, walks around, but that's it.
Yeah,
you
he
know?
doesn't like go table to table. He's not going to like take pictures or anything like that. He's really just like walking around.
Yeah, so that's the problem. But
Right. And when we say expensive, it was $72. Nope, more. Yeah, $72 per adult. It's $43 per child. So
I mean, talking about Disney,
steep.
it could have been worse, but like still, like a dinner for two, like 150 without tip, it's a lot of money.
yeah, and that's
know.
without drinks or anything like that. So
Yeah.
just keep that in mind. Other sit-down restaurant in Fantasyland we have not eaten here, but it is Cinderella's Royal Table. This is the restaurant that is inside Cinderella's castle, so definitely an experience, and I'm sure we'll do it at some point. It's also a character dining experience. This one, you're going to meet Cinderella, and then just a variety of other princesses like Ariel, Aurora, Snow White, Jasmine, Merida.
Merida.
Yeah, so a few of those, not necessarily all of them.
It's
will be
usually
going around.
4 princesses.
Yeah. So if you have a little one that loves princesses, this is definitely the reservation to get. But 100% Cinderella's Royal Table is a reservation you've got to make as soon as your dining window opens up.
Does Ariel
She's in a dress. She's not. Is that what you were going to ask?
Yeah.
If she had her flippers.
No, but I'm just like, does somebody carry?
Somebody's just
like,
carrying her. She's like,
wheels
water,
her around?
please.
Yeah. Like,
No, I'm pretty sure she's in like her like teal princess dress or something like that.
well, we'll find out.
Yeah, when we go. But so those are the two sit-down restaurants. And then there is a good amount of quick service in Fantasyland also. So the first one is probably my least favorite, which is Pinocchio's Village House. So not saying this is a total no-go. They have like pizzas and chicken fingers and that kind of stuff. So if you have people in your group that prefer that kind of stuff, go for it. But I'm going to say pretty much everything we've gotten here has been...
I mean, the food over there is not good. The flatbreads are great. There's only one.
I mean,
one
the flatbreads during the parties are great. I don't think the flatbreads are good day to day, from what I've heard.
I think they're valid. They're fine. You know, the only thing that like there was one time that we went there and we got the Caesar salad with
my
chicken.
God.
So and we got a little bit traumatized because we
It was
went
traumatic.
and we got a Caesar salad with chicken and we thought there was gonna be like a grilled chicken, like
It
hot
said that.
chicken. Yeah.
The description says with grilled chicken on top.
And we got a chicken that it was 100% out of a can. It
was shredded.
It shredded. It smelled like
Cold.
cat food. It was so bad.
It was like a chicken salad, but it was just like, shredded cold chicken that tasted like it came out of a can.
Yeah, it was just not good.
We could not eat it. So after that, really turned off by, but I will say a couple parties we've gone there for like specialty party food and it's been decent, but not my first pick when we are getting quick service. My first pick when we're getting quick service in Fantasyland is probably the Friar's Nook, which is the place where you can get tots in Magic Kingdom. So
yeah,
it's an important place to know.
That's not bad. They usually have some good snacks there.
Yeah. And they do both breakfast tots and like regular tots for like lunch and dinner. So if you like tots, go to the Friar's Nook. And then right next door to the Friar's Nook is Storybook Treats. They have like the Rapunzel cone right now that people, or Aurora cone,
They
whatever
have
it's
like
called.
more like sweets and ice cream.
Yeah, it's
stuff.
like frozen, like soft
Yeah.
serve things. But I know the Aurora cone people are talking about right now. So that's where you can get that. And the Rapunzel sundae. Then another very popular spot in Fantasyland for food is going to be Gaston's Tavern. This is where you can get, there's actually a lot of things here that kind of have some hype around them. So the cinnamon roll, like it's literally the size of your face cinnamon roll. It's huge.
Big, and you can get extra icing.
You have to get extra icing because it's so big that you will need extra icing.
Yeah.
And then they also have the creme brulee croissant, which is like exactly what it sounds like. It's like a creme brulee stuffed croissant.
It was actually very good. We got once. I thought it was gonna be like too sweet or like too much, but it was
really good. Yeah. And then if you are looking for something savory, they also have a ham and Gruyere sandwich that's like inside a croissant with like more Gruyere cheese like on top that's melted. It was very, very good. So if you want a nice ham and cheese, that's really good.
Yeah.
Also, another place that we regular in Fantasyland is Cheshire Cafe, for one thing and one thing only, which is the Cheshire Cattail, which I'm sure we've talked about the Cheshire Cattail before.
We did.
Yeah.
We 100% did.
It's one of our favorite snacks. It's basically like a chocolate croissant twist that has icing on top of it. They have it in Animal Kingdom too, except it's called a tiger tail there.
Yeah.
But it's really yummy. And then, Storybook Treats. That's that spot over in the circus area, right? Storybook Circus.
Yeah, they have a bunch of like sweets and stuff. It's almost
caramel
like
apples.
Yeah, it's almost like the back confectionery or something.
Yeah, right. Confectionery 2.0.
Yeah.
I think we got like a bar there before too.
Every time you go in places like this, you want to get like a caramel apple or something. Yeah.
But I think I got like some kind of like apple bar thing there before, like crumble bar or something that was good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Remember. And then the last spot in Fantasyland for food is going to be Prince Eric's Village Market. This is what is that, Prince?
It is right across from Little Mermaid, and you can usually get turkey legs, pretzels, all those things.
Right. Yeah. Do they have like whole fruit, whatever there too, or something?
They
like
have
that?
grapes and they have pickles.
Oh, the pickle in a pouch situation.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I also love pickles, but not out of a pouch. All right, amazing. Shopping in this area. There's a couple places. There's Big Top Souvenirs, which is in the circus area. There's Fantasy Fair. There is 100 Acre Goods, which is the little Winnie the Pooh store after that ride. And then Bonjour Village Gifts, which is right next to Gaston's Tavern. But the most well-known shop, I guess shop/experience, is going to be the Bippity Boppity Boutique.
Yeah, I will call that much more an experience than a shop.
Yeah. You do spend money there, quite a bit of money.
A lot of money.
The Bippity Boppity Boutique. So this is another thing like Cinderella's Royal Table that if you want to do this experience, you 100% have to book it as soon as that booking window opens for you, or your travel advisor can do that for you if you've done the smart thing and worked with a travel advisor. But this is where you can bring your little ones to get a makeover, so they can get a princess makeover or a prince makeover, and they can pick out a dress, they do their makeup, they do their hair, they do their nails, and they get to wear a little tiara.
They do everything.
Right. There are packages that start at like $120 that you get like a t-shirt with. If you want to do the one where they pick out a dress and all that real princessy stuff, it starts at $220. So just be prepared for that.
That's great.
Yeah. And they did add this last year the fairy godmother to that experience, so she stops in and visits everybody too while they're getting their makeovers, so that's very cute.
It is very cute to see how the kids like walking around the park after they did it, because they all look very pretty.
I know, like little princesses.
Yeah.
All right, anything else for Fantasyland?
I don't know, I think we cover everything. Like we could have been like much more detailed on a lot of these things, but it will be like so much more. So
yeah, it's a huge land. There's a lot to do here.
Yeah,
but it's a lot of fun. Okay, the last land. Do you want to kick that one off?
Tomorrowland. I think that might be one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, agreed. We always start our day in Tomorrowland. Generally,
usually.
Yeah,
we used to, like, not as much anymore, but we used to always start at Space Mountain.
Yeah. I mean, if you are staying on site and you're doing early entry, generally it's going to be Tomorrowland and Fantasyland that are available to you if you're doing early entry. A lot of people run to Mine Train. So like the last time we were there, remember we thought about doing Mine Train and then the line literally wrapped like halfway to the other side of Fantasyland.
Yeah, the line was almost going out around Mine Train.
Right, yeah.
And then we ended up
like,
rope
never
dropping
mind.
Little Mermaid.
Yeah, which is way better choice in my opinion.
Sure.
But yeah, so either Tomorrowland or Fantasyland are generally going to be your options if you're rope dropping. We did spend most of our time rope dropping Space Mountain, and we still do this like pretty frequently just because it, as far as a rope drop ride, it tends to have one of the shorter waits, like more like the 15 to 25 minute range.
Yeah.
And then you can just bang out a big tier 1 ride right at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
And it wakes you up. It's like better than coffee. It just shakes you around, wakes you up.
To be honest, I always forget the Space Mountains at tier 1.
Yeah. I'm glad that it is because, you know, it helps to pull some people out of Tiana's and Mine Train and Peter Pan.
I don't think you
Or not
really
Mine
do,
Train,
to
sorry.
be honest. I don't think you really do.
I know. People who know the system don't pick Space Mountain because they're like, I'll rope drop it.
A lot of people retire from Space Mountain pretty early.
Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost to the place where I'm like, can my back handle riding Space Mountain today?
Yeah, it's
know.
like how you say, like the chiropractor.
Yeah, it is. It's a cheap chiropractor. Well, actually, it's pretty expensive chiropractor if you really think about it. But yeah, I do. I mean, I am at a place where I have to maybe take a couple ibuprofens before I hop on that one.
Before and after. I
Exactly.
guess. Yeah.
But okay, the theme of Tomorrowland is, of course, a futuristic theme. So this is the land of tomorrow. Very space focused, like outer space and sci-fi kind of vibes, which is a lot of fun. Attractions in this area. Do you want to start with attractions?
TRON. I mean, we did mention about Space Mountain, so that I think they're like the most famous one on the area, right?
Yeah, which is basically a roller coaster inside in the dark, but you feel like you're shooting around in a rocket in outer space because it's pitch black, except that there's like stars and
the
planets
rocket's
around
out
you.
of control and it's
Yeah.
hitting everything.
Exactly. You're about to fly off. That's a ride where I very frequently feel like something's going to go wrong and our little cart's going to fly off the track. Like I have that thought at least 3 times every time we ride it.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, uh-oh.
But the most modern, I would say like the most modern ride at Magic Kingdom right now is definitely TRON.
Yeah.
So when did TRON open? Like 2021?
No, after that.
Keep
yeah.
talking, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think it was after that. But TRON Lightcycle Run is a super high-speed roller coaster. It is very short. I think it's like less than a minute long because it's going so fast.
It's like probably 90 seconds.
Minute and a half. Okay.
April 4th, 2023.
Yeah, so it's a very new attraction. But this is based off of the TRON movie series. It is red right now to celebrate the release of TRON Ares. So it has like moments where it turns red, which is kind of fun.
60 to 90 seconds.
60 to 90. That's a pretty big span. They're like, sometimes it's a minute, sometimes it's a minute and a half.
But it is from launch to break.
Okay.
So
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't ride this every single time because the line for this is always going to be long. So if you want to ride it without waiting, you do have to get a single pass. So just like Mine Train, this ride is not on the standard multi-pass system for Magic Kingdom. It's an individual purchase. And it is also, $22 right now most days?
It is expensive. I think it is around $22. Yeah.
I think we just paid $22 for it this morning when we were doing our Lightning Lane picks.
Yeah, that's
so
why
I don't
look at the prices. So.
Yeah. So we don't usually do it, but we are doing it for our trip that's next week. So we did get a single pass for that.
Just because it's been such a long time since
we haven't ridden it in a long time because it's $22.
Yeah.
Or you have to wait in an hour and a half line, which we just are not going to do. All right, so TRON, Space Mountain. Then there is the newly reopened Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, which we are going to ride the new version of it or the updated version of it next week for the first time. So psyched to report back on that. But this ride is, of course, like based on Buzz Lightyear.
Sorry.
Bless you. Is based on Buzz Lightyear and his battle with Zurg. And it is just like a shooter game, kind of like Toy Story Mania, where you're having to shoot at different targets. But they've updated it now. The little blasters are removable. So,
I'm very excited to try that, to be honest.
Yeah. And there's a new little robot in it. What's his name? Buddy or something?
Buddy.
Yeah. So we will be able to give more info on that and report back on that on our post-trip report in a couple of weeks.
2 weeks. No.
Maybe 3
Maybe
weeks?
3 weeks.
Because it'll be the week after we get back. So
yeah.
It's an 8-day trip, guys. So we're going to have a lot to talk about. But also in Tomorrowland, this is one that we just did for the first time last trip, which is the Astro Orbiter. And I will tell you, we did it for the first time, and it's also the last time. So we will not be getting on that one again.
I mean, we were just very misled by the cast member last time. I mean, the first time when we were going into the elevator, and she was like, "You guys are riding together." We're both grown adults.
Yeah,
and then,
we were just yeah.
Yeah,
sure,
but then the first
option.
time we'd never been up there before, so it was sure, whatever, yeah.
Why not?
And then when we get there, you keep going oh.
Well, and she also says to us, we're holding an enormous backpack, and we were like, what should we do with our backpack? She was like, oh, you can take it in the rocket with you. So we're like, okay. And then Lucas gets in the rocket with the backpack, and then I'm getting in. But at this point, the ride is going to be starting, so we're rushing to get into the rocket. We're shoving the backpack in. We were literally smushed against each other. We had to extend there's one seatbelt that goes around both of you. We had to extend it all the way to the end.
Not even to mention that the seatbelt's the worst.
Yeah.
If somebody was just...
We were so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was just very...
And I'm short. I'm under 5. I'm 4'11". So I don't know, 2 regular size adults would be in even bigger trouble. But it was, we were smushed up against each other. And then we were raised into the air, and... Yeah, I thought I was going to throw up and pass out, and that my knees were both going to break.
I thought you were going to have a heart attack or something. I don't know. A panic attack.
And then you were lift our rocket up, because you can move this little lever to move the rocket up and down. But meanwhile, I was trying not to pass out, and he's lift the rocket up.
We were already up there. Might as well just try to go as high as we can.
Yeah, but I don't know. I have a bone to pick with that cast member, because I'm please don't do that. Please don't let us believe we're going to comfortably fit in this rocket together.
Yeah, next time we should ask
oh, we're not going again.
No. Next time that we get a situation like this, we'll be would it fit us?
Yeah. Also, I will say that it was nighttime when we rode this, which was kind of cool. The view that you get from up there is cool of Tomorrowland, but it was cooler because it was nighttime, and also we were there in March. But I cannot imagine getting on that elevator. You're smushed into an elevator with 8 other people or more. And then, I just can't imagine doing that in 95 degree heat.
We got into the elevator on a nighttime, maybe 9 o'clock. It was 70 degrees.
Yeah.
And the elevator was hot. The elevator was hot. I imagine when it's 100 degrees.
Yeah. Oh my God. And it would probably smell so bad. So yeah, Astro Orbiter, maybe it's for you. It's not for us, but that is one of the attractions in Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
Did we talk about Speedway? No.
I don't think so. Or People Mover, did we?
Yeah. Oh no, not yet. So the Tomorrowland Speedway, this is, if you like loud engine noises and the smell of gasoline, this is the ride for you.
You know that there's something about the Speedway that it is kind of a very old ride.
It's nostalgic.
They never updated. The smell is terrible. The noise is annoying.
Yeah.
But something about it.
I do love it.
Something about it is just don't ever touch it.
Yeah. Yeah. If you ever come for the Speedway. Yeah, it is fun. We do it almost every time we're there. We have a lot of fun with it. You get in a little car, and somebody drives, and somebody just sits and bothers the driver.
I'll say that Vanessa is a terrible driver.
Well, all I'll say is that it's thank goodness for that center rail, because when I drive, we spend the whole time just bouncing back and forth on the center rail. But I will say, if I have even a whisper of a headache, if there's even the hint that I may get a headache, I can't ride it or go anywhere near it, because the fumes and the engine noises will just put me over the edge, and then I'll have a migraine.
Yeah, the fumes are very strong, but I feel they're part of the experience.
Oh, they definitely are. Yeah, and the engine sounds too. But I need to be in the right mind space to ride it.
Yeah.
All right, definitely one of the most iconic rides of Tomorrowland, and one that we always do at least once, is the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover, which is basically just a little thing you get on in it. You just ride around Tomorrowland on a little rail.
That's another ride that, I wouldn't even say that this is a ride.
Well, you're on a moving vehicle.
I would say that
it's like a mini
this
railroad.
This is another experience that doesn't have any goal, doesn't have any...
The goal is for you to get off your feet for 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just saying that there's no explanation for it to be there.
Yeah.
But there's another one that I'm just do not touch it.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a big proponent to have a people mover in every park.
Yeah.
So
it would be great if they had a people mover that went all around the park. That would be great.
Imagine if they had a people mover around Epcot that had like a bunch of stations.
Yeah, that would be so cool. They like talked about all the different places.
Yeah.
That'd be so fun. But yeah, the People Mover it's basically like a little tour of Tomorrowland, and you have a little guide that's talking to you and telling you all about the different things that you're seeing. You do get to like go through Space Mountain, so that's kind of a cool experience. And then yeah, there's like little sites to see while you go.
You go through so many things: Space Mountain, Carousel of Progress, Buzz.
Yeah.
You
go right next to TRON.
Right next to TRON, on top of the Speedway.
Yeah.
You go
all around Tomorrowland.
Very close to the
left floor.
The left floor.
Yeah. So you see all of Tomorrowland. It's very relaxing. Also, if it's not busy, I mean, even if it is busy, most of the time, they'll let you go a second time around. So 90% of the time when we're on this.
No, they always, 100%.
Yeah. Just, when you get to the end, if you're like, I'm not ready to get up and walk again, you just look at the cast member and say, can we go again? And they'll say, no problem. And then you just go around again.
Yeah, I like to do that. Vanessa, not as much, but I really do.
Yeah, because I like to just get on to the next thing. Yeah, I am. All right, then we have Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress, this is such a nostalgic ride.
But this is the one that it is very good for naps.
Oh, yeah. It's also like, what is it? 22 minutes long, 25 minutes long?
20 minutes long.
Yeah, so you're going to sleep. And also the seats are surprisingly comfortable. But
and they see, and there's movement.
Yeah,
you know?
It's literally rocking you to sleep.
Yeah.
But this ride is very nostalgic because this ride was actually like touched by Walt. He made this for the World's Fair. It is really cool, and I'm sure they will never touch this just because it's like an original attraction and Walt Disney had such a huge hand in it. But you're basically in a theater, and the chairs in the theater are in a circle around this like center thing with all these different stages, and you're basically just moving in a circle from stage to stage, and you see this character move through time basically and talk about like what's happening, in the 10s and 20s or, up until almost modern day. So it's really cool.
Yeah. It goes through like the 20, what are the eras that it goes by? Like
I don't even know.
Let me find out.
I mean, I know that they're talking about like the creation of electricity, and they're talking about like modern appliances,
So
happening.
The turn of the century, so like 1900 to 1904, and then the 20s, the 40s, and then a 21st century like / present day. But the present day already gotta be kind of updated, I feel like.
Yeah, no, the present day is not quite up to speed, I think.
But it's still good enough, I feel like.
Oh, it's great. And of course, then another place where you can get a song stuck in your head and you'll be singing, "There's a great big beautiful tomorrow."
It is a great, that's another one that I'm just like, don't ever touch it. I feel
they won't.
That's the whole thing about Disney for me, like these classic rides.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of those in this land. All right, the last one, which is Lucas's favorite
That's
ride,
my worst nightmare.
Which is
it's
the
not
Monsters... Okay, show?
It's a show, yeah.
The Monsters, Inc. laugh floor. What do you love about it?
I don't love anything about it.
So, I mean, this is basically like a show. It's a little interactive because before you go in, you can submit jokes, and then they will tell jokes. There's, what's his name? It's not Mike Wazowski. It's like Marty Wazowski, I think his name is. He's like Orange Mike Wazowski.
I have no idea.
He's like the host. I'm pretty sure his name's Marty Wazowski. But yeah, he's basically the host, and he's like telling jokes, and it's fun. And the thing that Lucas doesn't like about it is that there's a part where they like select someone from the audience. My memory's not great on this because we haven't ridden it in so long because Lucas refuses to. But there's like some kind of part where they select someone in the audience. Is it Marty?
No, it is Mike Wazowski.
No.
It is Mike Wazowski.
I disagree. No, but okay, can you look up who's Marty Wazowski, because he's involved? I know there's like his like cousin or something.
So there is also a purple guy.
Purple, not orange. Okay.
But he's not anything. He doesn't look anything like Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski is a round ball.
Really?
Yeah, but just while Vanessa is looking for this random guy that is not relevant, there's this a part of the show that so this is like a comedy show, right? Like a 10, 15
minutes. Yes, Marty
whatever.
Wazowski. I'm sorry, Marty Wazowski, and he is orange, and he looks exactly like Mike Wazowski. He is Mike Wazowski's nephew. He looks similar to Mike, but he is smaller and has orange skin, and he only appears on the Monsters Inc. laugh floor attraction.
I don't recall that.
Well, that's because you refused to ride it, but I would just like to point out that I was right about that.
You can't ride a show.
Okay, well,
But the thing is, like on this comedy thing, there's a part where they basically there's a live camera, right, on all the guests sitting down to watch it, and there's basically this part where they put a camera on a random guy
or girl.
It's usually a guy that has to get up and dance.
No, it's not.
That has to get up and dance, and I'm not putting myself through this. I'm not like.
You just convinced yourself that it's usually a guy, so that you feel like more targeted.
There's the littlest chance that I would never put. I'm never stepping feet on the building again. Yeah.
Well, I'll let you guys know after our next trip if we end up going inside this ride. Probably
I'm not
though.
going. I'm already telling that I'm not going.
But what about Marty Wazowski?
Wait, I'll wait for you outside. That's fine. I will stay on the People Mover one more time, and then we meet.
And then I'll go do Laugh Floor. All right,
Yeah.
We'll follow up on that. But okay, so those are all of the attractions / shows that are happening in Tomorrowland. Let's talk about food.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, so probably the place. Actually, no, I don't think this is a place that we visit the most at Tomorrowland. But the first one is Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. So we do go here during parties, I feel like.
We go here quite often, I feel like.
Yeah, because when we go for like Mickey's Very Merry or Mickey's Not So Scary, they usually have like some pretty good like variations on like chicken tenders and that kind of stuff here.
Yeah.
But if you want like a burger or chicken tenders or something like that, this is a good place to go. It's not like the most amazing food you'll ever have, but the chicken tenders are solid. The French fries are good.
This is the thing, guys. Like, if you guys listen to the past episode, and you should have, Pecos Bill is our favorite quick service inside Magic Kingdom. Without Pecos Bill, all of the other quick services, they're terrible.
Yeah, I mean, terrible is a strong word, but it's not. Magic Kingdom is not a food park.
They are not good. Yeah, so whenever we are hungry and like Pecos Bill is either closed or like we're just too exhausted to walk all the way over there, we're just gonna go on the classic, let's just have a burger.
Yeah.
You know?
They do have a chicken sandwich too that's not bad. Sometimes we'll go here and get like one burger and one chicken sandwich and cut them in half and go like halvesies on them. So yeah, it's not bad. And they have French fries. You can't go wrong with French fries. So the fun thing about Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe is that his name's Sonny, I think. He's like
Sonny's the DJ, no?
Well, he's like an animatronic guy that plays the piano, right, inside the Starlight Cafe.
Yeah, the DJ. What's the name? Cosmic Rays DJ Magic Kingdom. His name is Sonny Eclipse.
Yeah. So he puts on like a little show. He's like playing piano and singing songs and stuff. So you can get a table that's close to him and watch him too. So that's fun.
And the funny thing is that like because it's a very, very cool animatronic, and whenever that breaks, they just put a sign like, oh, Sonny is on a Starlight tour, whatever.
Yeah, Sorry, he's on tour. You can't see him right now.
Yeah.
Next door to Cosmic Rays, there's also Auntie Gravity's Galactic Goodies. This is where you can go to get some ice cream. I will just mention that the best ice cream I've ever had at Disney was this like butterscotch sundae thing that we got here. It was a candy corn butterscotch sundae or something.
That was during a party.
It was, yeah. It was during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and it was literally like the best sundae I've ever had. They haven't brought it back since that year to the party. So if you're listening, Josh, tomorrow, please bring back the candy corn sundae.
The last time we were there, it was very hot. And we were getting to that part of the day where like everybody's already kind of like exhausted and very hot. So everybody needs some break, caffeine, and something to cool them off. And
perfect treat.
I got a cold brew float. Remember?
Yeah.
That was
and it had
delicious.
like salted caramel soft serve in it.
Yeah, it was a Joffrey's cold brew with salted caramel soft serve. It was delicious.
Yeah. They do have regular floats there too. I got just a regular root beer float with vanilla soft serve, so that was yummy. But if you do want the caffeine, they have the cold brew, which is good because like the only other place to get coffee in Tomorrowland is Joffrey's. They have like a little Joffrey's stand, which is the only Joffrey's in Magic Kingdom.
Oh, there's also Tomorrowland. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's always a line at that Joffrey's because it's the only Joffrey's in Magic Kingdom. So there's always a line there. So this is a good place to get some cold brew.
I have the hope that they will put a Joffrey's at Cars Land or the Villains Land.
Yeah, that would be great. That's what this park needs. More coffee, please.
But I'll let you talk about the next one because I know that you just have to.
I do. So we're talking about the launching pad, which is like underneath Astro Orbiter. It's like right in the center of Tomorrowland. It's a circular little kiosk. And the best treat
So
to
they
get.
so they usually have like hot dogs. Usually.
Yeah, hot dogs and of course
pretzels.
the best thing. Oh, actually, yeah, they have. This is where they have like a cream cheese stuffed pretzel that I've heard is good. We have not gotten it, but I think it's on my snack list for our upcoming trip. But the thing I always get at the lunching pad, which I've probably talked about before, is the sticky bubble bread, which is it's delicious, like pull apart fluffy bread that's coated in cinnamon and sugar, and then has like a caramelly sauce all over it. So it's definitely very sweet. It's kind of like bread puddingy. It's really yummy. I love it.
It is very good. I mean, Vanessa likes much more than I do 100%. It's only for breakfast. I think it's definitely over by like 11 in the morning or something like that.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I never even realized that. I guess we're always in Tomorrowland early in the morning.
It is
when
because
I want
we always rope drop Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it is usually, I could be wrong, but I think it is a only breakfast.
Yeah, I think you're... Oh, no. It's available for lunch and dinner.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, my God. I thought I was going crazy. I was like, I feel like I've eaten this bread all times a day.
Well, maybe because I feel like out of the memories that I have of us having it, it was like in the beginning of the day.
Yeah. And actually, another thing that we've gotten here many times that's worth mentioning is the breakfast, like, tacho bowl. They do... It's a, like, potato barrel, like a tots bowl that's topped with, like, a cheese egg omelet and then a little chili and carne queso and sour cream. So another place, if you don't want to go over to Fantasyland to Friar's Nook, you can get tachos here too, and they're really yummy.
Yeah. Do you want to go on the next one? That is gonna be like the newest one.
Oh, Astro Fizz.
We never really got anything from there yet.
We haven't. This is a new little kiosk stand that opened in Tomorrowland. It's basically like a popcorn stand, but then they also have like some slushy kind of items, and like they have like ice cream bars and that kind of stuff. So it's just a little snack stop there, which we've not tried.
They have cherry cola churros.
Oh, right. Which is like, it's like a churro with like cherry cola powder on it or something.
It sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I'm into more of like a standard churro. But then the last sort of food-related place in Tomorrowland is the Tomorrowland Terrace, which used to be like an actual restaurant, but now they just host dessert parties there. So they host dessert parties both pre and post fireworks. So if you're trying to like snag a saved spot for fireworks, this is a way to do that. So you can either go to the pre-firework event or the post one. So both ways you're getting saved seating for the actual Happily Ever After show, but you either eat your desserts first or after.
Yeah. I mean,
we've never done it, but we've seen people doing it.
I mean, everything that I hear about the dessert party, it sounds very overpriced, very.
I also feel like that area is not even
overrated.
like that good of an area to watch the fireworks
No,
from.
they do have an area in like in the middle garden over there, in the center garden, that they rope off only for the party people, so they will move over after they eat, either after or before they eat, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's so much money.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
And you can get a great spot for fireworks just by, I don't know, like walking up and getting a good spot for the fireworks.
Just by like standing up in front of somebody that was already there. So.
Well, when you're 4'11" like me, you never have to stand in front of anyone.
Yeah.
No one is bothered by you.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that is all the food of Tomorrowland. Any other thing? Oh, of course, shopping. Not a ton of shopping in Tomorrowland. There is Star Traders, which is like right when you get off of TRON. It's got all the Tron
when you get
stuff.
off Space Mountain.
Space Mountain. Yeah, that's right. But it has a lot of TRON merch in it. I guess
it has a lot of like outer space, like space. What else? Future things.
Future, yeah, stars and stuff. And then there's a place called Ursa's Major Minor Mart, and then also the Tomorrowland Launch Depot. All of these places are going to have like similarly themed like Buzz Lightyear kind of stuff and Tron stuff, things like that.
I'm going to be totally honest with you. Ursa Major Minor Mart. Oh, it is a cart. I had never heard
I think it's like more of like
before.
a sunglass and like pin, like that kind of thing, like a little cart, not a full store.
Yeah, they just have like, oh, it is those kinds of kiosks that they just sell like random things.
Yeah, like sunglasses and fans and.
I was just like,
else.
I never even heard of these things.
I know.
The thing is, like,
we don't do a
about
lot of shopping.
no,
in
but also
Tomorrowland,
the
I
thing
guess.
about Disney is like they have to put a funny name, a nice name for everything. Why don't they just call like a general kiosk or something?
Well, that would be too easy and not themed to Tomorrowland.
But okay, let's keep going.
Yeah. There is also, lastly, a store command, which is like the store that you exit Buzz Lightyear's into.
Oh, that's gonna be new, I guess. I'm sure that this store got some renovations too.
Yeah, it's probably new merch.
Yeah.
Maybe with Buddy the robot.
Yep.
All right, so those are all the lands of Magic Kingdom. We've gone through all of them, but we need to take a moment to talk about entertainment, because entertainment is a big part of a Magic Kingdom day, and there's a good amount of it in this park. So should we start with some parades?
We should. We should start. Let's start with like the smallest one first. That it is the Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair. That usually happens like once a day, I think. It's very early. Usually it's between like 11 or 11:30 in the morning. Something
No, it happens
like
like 5 times a day,
oh, sorry.
my dear friend.
No, sorry. You were talking about the stage show.
Yeah.
No, do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, I'm thinking of the cavalcade.
Oh, the Friendship Cavalcade?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like kind of like a little mini parade that happens. I actually don't even know if there's times listed. I think that's something.
There is
there?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know it's like kind of done like I thought it was more done just sort of like randomly throughout the day.
It's usually just once a day in the morning.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times. It's like a mini parade.
So like, today was twice a day, one at 10:30 and another one at 11:45.
Yeah, so early in the day.
But usually it's always before noon.
Yeah.
So.
All right, and then there are 2 like more full-length parades that happen in Magic Kingdom. The first is the Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade. This is yet another thing in Magic Kingdom that will get a song stuck in your head all day. You'll just be singing like Festival of Fantasy the whole day.
I mean, I feel like all of these kinds of like shows and experiences and entertainments that we are talking right now, they all have like songs that will stick.
Right. And so the Festival of Fantasy Parade, this one is generally also just once a day, usually around 3 p.m., but just make sure you check in the app to see what time. Also, I don't know if we mentioned this when we talked about Pecos Bill, but we have a couple times when we've dined at Pecos Bill, like sat out either outside on the patio or at a table inside that's very close to a window, and the parade does go right by there, so you can get like a cool view if you're having like a midday lunch around 3 o'clock or an early dinner at 3 o'clock. You can see the Festival of Fantasy Parade go right by you if you're sitting on the patio.
Yeah, it is a great location, and the parade starts right there, so
yeah,
that makes it even better.
The newer parade at Magic Kingdom is the Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away Parade. This is a nighttime spectacular parade, which is, it's just what it sounds like. It's a light up nighttime parade, and it's so pretty. It is so cool.
It is very nice.
We've seen it twice now?
And now there's this new thing with Peter Pan, I guess, that they're flying around.
Oh, yeah. That looks so cool. The float with the Peter Pan float, which in itself is just so cool. It has like a whole thing of like London underneath, and then Peter Pan and Wendy are on top. But now there's this whole new thing where they are like suspended on the float. So they're literally like flying in the air, which
but basically, like after like so many years, like Magic Kingdom finally has a nighttime parade again. It is pretty cool. It is kind of short, I would say. There's not much like...
There's like 10 floats.
There's a lot of floats, but there's not many cast members between floats. Mm-hmm. So like if they are like far apart, it is kind of like just empty spots.
Yeah. But the floats that they have are
amazing.
Incredible.
Very good.
They're all really large and they're all like light up. So it's really pretty.
And they usually do like once a night, but sometimes they do twice.
Yeah.
But, that's why we always got to be checking the
it's always going to be at least one show a little earlier. Like right now they're doing around 8:30, and then there is sometimes an additional late show like around 10:30, but I think they only are doing those on like weekend nights or higher volume days, like if they're really busy. So definitely check the app for all of this entertainment. Now should we talk about the Friendship Fair?
Yeah, now you should, because, I got...
So this is Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair. So this is a stage show. It happens like right in front of the castle. It does happen like 5 times a day. It happens all throughout the day. So check your My Disney Experience app to see what time it's coming up. But this is like with a whole bunch of like the Fab Five, plus a bunch of princesses
isn't it
and
like,
characters.
Tiana's and also Louis being part of it right now. Like,
Louis comes out and plays his trumpet.
Today happened... 12:45, 1:55, 3:55, 5:25, and 6:30.
Yeah. So regular showtime. So just check on there. Then, of course, the most famous piece of entertainment at Magic Kingdom is Happily Ever After, which is the firework show at the end of the night, happening usually around 9:30. But again, check the app to see what time it's happening the day you're visiting. But this is, it pulls on your heartstrings. We've seen it so many times, and still every time I watch it, I tear up a little bit. Can't help it.
Yeah, it is great. It lasts 18 minutes, so it is a great fireworks. You're gonna see Tinkerbell flying. It's very emotional. My opinion is it's time to go. But
I know Lucas wants a new show, which I like. I mean, I'm always a fan of something new, but I don't know how they could one up it. I don't remember that. I don't know. I feel like since we've been going as adults, Happily Ever After's been there, so I don't really remember the shows from before that.
Yeah, Enchantment was great, but unfortunately, yeah, I love Happily Ever After.
Yeah, and there's a lot of places. I'm sure different people will say different things about where's the best place to watch Happily Ever After from. You can see it from like all the way down Main Street to all the way into the hub where the castle is. We usually watch it from somewhere in that like central hub right in front of the castle. But if you're on the side or one side, another side, towards the back, it really doesn't matter. Like people are a little crazed about getting like right in the front or having an unobstructed view, but like it's fireworks in the sky and projections all over the castle. So you will not miss it as long as you are in that general area.
I mean, the best place to watch fireworks at Magic Kingdom, it is in front of the castle. There's no other answer.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, there's a lot of people that will say like, oh, watch from the back of the castle, whatever. But
no, don't watch it from the back.
All of the shows were made to watch from the front where you can see everything that they projected.
Yeah.
Out of the lights, out of the fireworks on the back. So, you know, it is going to be crowded, but there's always some space.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, the front for this show is really the entire hub center and all the way down Main Street. So it's not like the front is like a limited area. Anywhere in that area, you're going to be able to see what's going on.
Yeah.
There are also projections on the buildings down Main Street. So some people do prefer to watch from Main Street so that they can see more of those projections too. But then you have like not as close of a view of the actual castle. So, you know, up to you where you decide to watch from, but don't feel like you have to get there 3 hours before to get a spot, even though plenty of people do that. Yeah, we usually roll up like, I don't know, 15 to 20 minutes before showtime.
At
the earliest. Yeah.
But, yeah.
Awesome. Well, so that is the entertainment. Anything else we want to talk about with Magic Kingdom?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of like other tips and stuff, but there's some other tips that we said on other episodes, like how to maximize your day and all those things.
Yeah.
You know,
I will say a couple of things just for making your Magic Kingdom day smoother, because it can be an overwhelming day. This is a huge park. There's a lot to do. Lightning Lane is definitely your friend. If it's in your budget, being able to utilize that is really big in this park, because if you're going to spend the money on multipass, I think this is the park where your money is going to go the farthest, because there are so many rides in this park. If you spend that money at Animal Kingdom, you're like spending it on 5 rides right now. So here, there's like more than 20. So definitely, if it's in your budget to do Lightning Lane for one of your park days, make it this park day. Definitely worth it. Also, most of the quick service places that we talked about have mobile order. This is a park where mobile order is clutch, because there are a lot of people. And some of these quick service spaces get really busy around lunchtime. Like Casey's Corner, hectic, crazy, people all over the place.
Like Cosmic Rays, Spaco's View, like a mobile order is just gonna like optimize your time.
Yeah, so definitely take advantage of that. Mobile order is available in your My Disney Experience app, so definitely take advantage of that. I'd say must try snacks when you're here. Dole Whip,
spring rolls,
cheeseburger spring rolls. I'm gonna say sticky bubble bread, and a Cheshire cat tail.
No, that's too much.
And popcorn and a float.
I feel like the Dole Whip 100%. The spring rolls, because it's kind of like a classic for Magic Kingdom right now. But I would say classic snacks, just like I have a Mickey bar in front of the castle. You know, just like
yeah. All right. I think this has been a pretty comprehensive overview of Magic Kingdom. We will definitely do more different deep dives into different areas of this park and to more tips and tricks for visiting this park. But hopefully if you listen to both parts of this episode, you feel at least more acquainted with where things are in the park, what this park has to offer, and what to do while you're there.
Yeah, one thing that I would say, like the best way for you to get the best of your Magic Kingdom day, it is working with a travel agent. Because 100%. They will optimize your day. They will do a bunch of stuff for you that you would not even think about it. And also have the mindset that, especially if it's your first time doing it, you are not going to do everything by yourself. Like the same day, like it's impossible to do everything.
Right. Unless you do a VIP tour, you are not going to ride every ride in this park.
No, even if you have a VIP tour, you will not ride everything.
Yeah.
So... not like you can ride everything if you are like okay being stressed.
Yeah.
So
if you want to not stop and eat it all and you want to run the whole day.
Like, but
yeah. So awesome. But we will be back in this park exactly a week from today, actually. So we can't wait to report back on our whole week-long trip. And yeah, if you do want to book a trip to Disney World and Magic Kingdom, please reach out to me at vanessa@fantasticalvacations.com. I would love to help make your Disney planning experience stress-free for free.
For free. But call, message Vanessa. Don't
call 1-800.
Yeah. No, message Vanessa on her Instagram. Follow her on her Instagram, like Vanessa Makes Magic. The podcast, it is enchanted.kpod.
And also, please, if you're still listening right now, it must mean that you like us at least a little bit. So please, as soon as you're done listening to this, just hop on and give us a quick review on Apple Music.
But a good one.
Yeah, 5 stars, please. It will help other people find us and help other people listen to us, and that would be great.
And share with your friends, your family.
All right, well,
your boss. Send to your boss.
Okay, we're really just droning on now.
Whatever like corporate email that you have to send, just put like, hey, just a quick like link, like I will recommend this to you.
Yeah, perfect. All right, well, thanks so much for listening along. If you're still here with us, we will talk to you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.